Okay, so we have wrapped up Hollow Bastion, and we have unlocked a few new worlds, including you again, and space whales, and that. So we have Olympus, space whales, and oh, that's Disney Town. Okay. That's a space whale. But as you can see, we do not have all of the treasures yet acquired for Hollow Bastion, so we may as well go back down there and get the rest of the treasures. Why? Well, because we should. It's the right thing to do. Also, we could use a little bit of leveling up, so... Not to say that the game is going to get excruciatingly painful after here, at least story mode doesn't, but we could use a few levels, as can our commands. So I don't want to be running around with these commands for the rest of the game. Terra gets a lot stronger commands, and I think we should go based on how good Terra is, you know? And we have the 8th slot open to us, which is good. Fusion Strike and Thundara, plus a Hungry Crystal. Yep. Gets you another Treasure Magnet and Thunder Surge. So that's 2 Thunder Surges we have now, which is good. Let's get the Fira there. And let's go with another Cure. Surge. There you go. We'll switch to Dark Volley once we've gotten Thunderstorm completed. I'm not particularly worried about it at the moment, though. Alright, hit you, you're done. There you go. Fire. Apparently freeze rate is also good with these guys. I used to not think so, but apparently I'm wrong. Alright, so let's see. Can we do Fire Dash with anything? No. Let's try Magnet and Stun Edge will get us Magnera. Let's see, what can we get? Another finish boost, huh? Alright, we could use that, so, piss off, Fire Dash. We're done with you. Let's get that finish boost maxed it up. Maxed up, not maxed it up. And man, what do you want today? I'm on a lot of things. Because I'm talking to myself, and that's the scariest part. Like, I don't even. Terra doesn't even either. That's why he's like, you know what? I have to deal with a guy who's controlling me, who's certifiably insane, so I'd rather not. Alright, no treasure there. There are 2 chests down here. One over here. Mega Potion. And the other should be just past this unverse here. And I'm right. Hey, I didn't know you were in this world, Tubby. That's cool. Alright. Let's go shabam. I said shabam. Shablam. Shablong. Shablam. Shablam. Shablong. And shablam. Shablam. And nope, we still haven't gotten Rock Breaker. Oh well. I don't have any of the attacks necessary to get it anyway. Or at least none of them that are strong enough for me to use for commands. Don't worry, it will get a lot easier down the... Excuse me! Thank you. Get rid of you. No. Shame. Shame on thee. Oh my lord, there's more of you? Magnera. Draw you guys into an attack. And of course that one didn't kill him. Of course it wouldn't. Alright, that's that. Let's go get the last treasure. And it is a Chaos Crystal. Not a Chaos Emerald, a Chaos Crystal. That, if I'm not mistaken, does a random ability. So, if there's an ability you just can't figure out how to get, you might as well do it that way. But like I said, eventually on one of these videos, I'm going to be sharing the link that you guys can get, so if you are playing alongside me, you too can have maxed out thingamajiggers. Alright. Nope, I meant to do that. Binding Strike and Blizzard Edge. Ah, what the hell. And a finish boost, which we can't use because we already have it. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we already have both of the ones we can use. In those regards. But Thunderstorm is finished leveling up, so we can move over to Dark Volley. So let's just gain it some experience. Ow.
So long.
Stop it, you stupid birds. No! Oh, you jackass!
Gather.
Nobody likes you, bird. Ruining my plans.
Heal.
Alright, I'm pretty much done here, so... I think we can go back to the Mirage. Actually, wait, 1 second. Let me see what we can, if we can get anything here at the Moogle shop first. We have a lot of money, holy crap. And we'll have even more once I sell off these items. This should net me something pretty decent. Zanetsuken, which we can't do because reasons. Fire Strike via Binding Strike since we don't have one. And we'll have Magnet, so now we can boost up Magnet abilities. Which is important because reasons. Let's go Cure, Cure. And Shimmering should get us Cure Boost. Perfect! So now we can fully raise our health back to top levels when we've been hit. And it'll do even more health for us with Cure Boost. Yeah. Alright. And that just leaves nothing else for us to do at the moment. Aside from taking on the stuff at the Mirage Arena, because now I think we're a bit beefier. And by a bit, I mean we're a lot beefier. We started this, I think, we started this episode, I think, at level 12. So now we're level 16, so I think we could handle a few more missions in the Mirage Arena. Only at level 2 still. But don't worry, we will increase that level now. Starting with this one that looks like frickin' Cinderella's carriage. So we're fighting demon pumpkins now. In Cinderella's world, too, so that's interesting. Now, as I mentioned earlier when we first came to the Mirage Arena, back when this game was on the PSP, you could actually play multiplayer with people. I never got to because I never knew anybody who was into Kingdom Hearts quite like I was. And unfortunately, everybody I know who's into Kingdom Hearts now only got into it recently. So back when Birth by Sleep first came out, the only person I really had to bond with over Birth by Sleep was Panda, and Panda never owned a PSP. At least as far as I know, so him and we never played it together, and that would have been awesome, because I've seen gameplay of it. You can actually take on these missions with a party of your own friends. You could play command board games with a party of your own friends, and you could even battle each other, rumble race each other. It was probably, that was everything that we ever wanted in terms of multiplayer out of Kingdom Hearts. And they never really went back to it. I don't know whether it was hard to run on a PSP or they didn't want to focus on multiplayer stuff like that, but it's a shame, because I think if they had done a little bit of a kind of a multiplayer mode and let you be the one to build your stats however you want to see fit, that Kingdom Hearts would probably get a much better following, instead of the people that just laugh and say, "It's funny, I get to battle alongside Jack Sparrow," or shit like that. That's just a pet peeve. Like, probably one of my favorite things about the PSP version of this game. And it's actually still open, so if you have a PSP and friends, you could probably do these types of missions with each other. Unfortunately, I do have my PSP, I just don't know where it is. In fact, I have not known where it's been since we moved. So I remember I put it in my travel bag, which I brought with me to Disney, and that's right over here next to my bed, but I don't know where the hell the rest of this shit is. Fortunately, we need to level up Dark Volley before we can do more with it, but that's not the end of the world. Boom, shaboom, 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 you done. You done, you done. You are also... Oh, no. I'm back here. You are also done. And we have our boss fight against the Mutant Pumpkin. Okay, fine. Cursed Coach, whatever. I will call it the Mutant Pumpkin, and it will like being called the Mutant Pumpkin. Because it is a pumpkin, and it is a mutated pumpkin. This is one of the bosses that one of the characters will have to fight in Birth by Sleep later. It wasn't Terra, since Terra had this stupid conductor fight. Block. Okay, fine. You're supposed to jump on me, but whatever. You didn't want to do it, so that's fine. It's only about halfway. It's halfway down already, so step in the right direction for us. Just avoid it when it does this shit. It eats you, and then spits you back out. And boom, shaboom, shaboom, la boom, ba boom, ba boom. And oh, come on. Oh, shit. Come on, out. Spit me out, thank you. Come on, and you are done. Easily taken care of. And that will allow us to proceed. Now, there are some times in this game where you will get HP boosts and different items or different command styles from these fights, so you'll want to keep an eye out for anything that might stick out for you. We are level 3 now in the Mirage Arena, so we should be able to get a few decent things. Let's see, Poison Edge and Fira will get us Fire Strike. I want to hold on to that Fira though, because that's going to be key to getting us an ability. That I want. Alright, so we could do the Sinister Sentinel or the Monster of the Sea, but the Monster of the Sea is a secret boss that was introduced in this game, so we'll do Weaver Fever, which is basically the same fight that we did at the beginning of the game against the giant spinning wheel in Sleeping Beauty's castle. Yeah, I don't really remember the names of the worlds in this game. Except if they were in previous Kingdom Hearts games. Like, I'll call it Snow White's world, Cinderella's world, Sleeping Beauty's world. The only ones I'll really remember are the ones that were in previous Kingdom Hearts games. So, like I said, Olympus, which we're going to go to next episode, or next recording session. And then after that, we got a few others. I don't want to spoil all the worlds that are coming out later in this game. Like, I usually call that one world Space Whale World, even though it's not Space Whale World. There aren't even space whales in it. For a world that I call Space Whales, you'd think that there'd be a space whales in it, but no. There's no space whales. And now I'm starting to think, whenever I say space whales, I'm thinking of, like, the place Wales in Great Britain, or the United Kingdom. And, I'm thinking, oh, it's just whales in space. That would be interesting, though. A Star Wars and Black Cauldron crossover would be very much interesting to me. Would the sword Dernwin be a lightsaber, then? Who knows? Alright, boom, 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 boom. Mash X, and we don't have enough time yet, because it's not leveled up to its capabilities just yet. Excuse me. That's uncalled for. Plus, it's rude. Especially to attack a gentleman while he's healing. That shows bad form. What are you, Captain Hook? And I mean, Dustin Hoffman's Captain Hook. He has bad form. You know, a lot of people forget that that movie exists, but I can never forget that that movie exists. That used to be my sick movie. And my mom used to tell me a story that she hates that movie because every time it would come on TV, either me or my sister would get sick. So she'd be like, no, we've been healthy for like a whole month or 2 months or 3 months. We can't have one of them getting sick now. Well, tough shit. We were getting sick. And it's just a coincidence that Hook just happened to be on TV. Actually, yeah, was that real? Yeah, it was my sick movie. My sister's sick movie was Jumanji, the original. Yes, we both chose Robin Williams movies as our sick movies. We were weird. Actually, we were just surrounded by Robin Williams back in our childhoods. Because you had Hook, you had Jumanji, you had Flubber, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, Mrs. Doubtfire, and of course, Aladdin. Yeah, we didn't see either Good Morning Vietnam or Dead Poets Society until we were in middle school and high school, respectively. But for the most part, yeah, we watched a lot of Robin Williams movies as kids. Let's take out the ow. That was rude. Alright, hit you with that. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Boom, and boom, 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 and let's get some more Dark Volley in here. Not doing as much damage. Oh, it's because he went out of range, that's why. You jerk! You can't go out of range of my attacks. That's not cool.
You're done.
Imagine if I went out of range of your attacks. You wouldn't think that was fair, now would you?
Heal. Take that.
And got. Alright, so the spindle's gone. Now we just gotta get the wheel, and then this thing will be as useless as the conductor was without his instruments. Yeah, Yeah, that on first was so stupid looking. Like, really? You couldn't think of any other type of design for it?
So long.
You had to make it a stupid conductor. That. Thank you. Let's get you over here.
You're done.
Start charging at us. And we can just start mashing our dark volleys at it. Alright, that did more damage.
Take that.
Surge. There you go. That takes care of the wheel. And now all he's left is just himself. I think the only attack he can do left now is his charge. And of course the jump, but there really isn't much else it can do. Alright, then it's down to almost one last small bar of health. And gotcha! Perfect! And an HP boost on top of that. I'll take that. I'll take that and I'll run with it. Alright, and we passed the extra challenge to get a few more medals. And we're now level 4. Nice! And a lot of the stuff is now maxed out, which is good. Unfortunately, though, we have been doing this for almost an hour and a half now, so I think I am going to call it quits here. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time as we lead Terra through a bunch of new worlds, including Olympus and Space Whale World. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.